Always a special moment in the pregame ceremonies. The playing of the national anthem as the teams gear up for the tip. It's the Celtics in Boston who find themselves on the road here today for an interconference battle. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Rudy Gay.
Well, what you love about him, Kevin, is what I've noticed is that, he hits a couple shots and it just feels like he's in his groove, in his rhythm. And you oftentimes see the opponent call a timeout after he makes one shot. They don't want him to get really, really hot.
And you know what? He's also a guy who asks for and wants as much responsibility as they're willing to give him. So when his teammates are struggling, he's going to do whatever it takes to get them going. There's no question the big news for the Sacramento Kings is they're still the Sacramento Kings. After a nail-biting last couple of years, they saw the team flirt with moving to Virginia, Anaheim, Las Vegas, Seattle. Finally, a new ownership group committed to keeping the team in sack.
Now here's McLemore. Feeds it to Gay. Shot from 6. That's short off the rim. On defense, Sacramento. Here's Crawford. Bass with a screen for Crawford. He kicks it to Sullinger. Here's Bass. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And for all the Kings fans, what a great victory. Former 3-time NBA All-Star and Sacramento native son, Mayor Kevin Johnson, instrumental in securing financing for the new arena, and Steve campaigning with the league's owners to keep the team in Northern California.
I think it surprised everyone, Kevin. Seattle made such a strong bid. I think most people felt the team would end up in Seattle, but Johnson did his job. Sacramento stepped up to the plate, and I think it's great that the Kings get to keep their team, and hopefully Seattle will end up with one in the next couple of years.
And so Bass nails both of them.
Not many teams, guys, in the East did very well against the West last season. And that in mind, you could call Boston's 14-16 record against the conference better than most.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
The defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And for the Celtics against the West, even in the shortened season, they were having a lot of trouble with some of the bigger lineups, Steve. More of the up-tempo teams out west.
Well, the Celtics were old and a little bit small, too. Kevin Garnett played center last year, so they played a lot of small lineups. And when you're small and you're old, sometimes, that's going to cost you, particularly on the road.
And Williams drops them both. Well, last season I think officially brought the immediate championship aspirations of the Celtics to a close. The 7th seed in the East, dispatched in the first round by the Knicks. The rebuild was on in full cycle.
Now here's Green. 6 to shoot. Bradley kicks to Crawford from downtown. That drops. Crawford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And back to the Celtics, making the playoffs, sure, but not like Steve back in 08 or 2010.
Well, this has been a phenomenal era, with KG and Pierce that is now a thing of the past. But look, they've hoisted a championship banner, very close to another. But it's just time to move on, and that's just the way it is in the NBA. These things go in waves, and the Celtics now in rebuilding mode. Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Sullinger with a screen for Crawford. And he banks in the layup. Crawford's got 5 now.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, Williams kicks to Gay. Nice D from pass.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Bradley passes to Crawford. Unloads from 9. Second shot opportunity. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here's Gay outside. That's good. He's got 5.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Bradley kicks to Bass. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Crawford, covered by McLemore. And again, it's Jordan Crawford. Crawford's got 7 points in the game. And here is Thomas. From deep three-point range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.